just
Biden
not
in
true.
2024 were lower than they were under now.
They was
because
over
of war.
$5 a gallon where
I'm gonna pull. Nope, I'm gonna
So, no, you're
fact check
talking about the
you.
peak. You're talking about the peak, but a year and a half ago today, gas prices were lower than they are now.
It's like $3
Okay.
where I'm at now. It was four.
Okay,
It
we're
was
Alright.
talking
four
about
something.
the federal level. We're talking about the federal level. They were lower under Biden's last year than now.
Did you know we're also about to raise the federal minimum wage that hasn't been changed since 2009? Biden didn't say anything about
like
that.
move away from the point that I made, and that's not going to happen. If
I
Democrats don't
mean,
win, that's
we're
not
just
going
gonna
to
keep as time keeps on moving. Yeah, the dollar is gonna decrease. That happens with anyone in office.
No, actually, that's not true. Because of Donald Trump, the dollar is losing its value because of Trump.
All right. Do you support Kamala?
Yes, I support
Kamala.
Harris.
Why do you do
And
that?
call her Madam Vice President. If you don't, I kick you.
Wait, sorry, what?
Call her Madam Vice President. If you don't, I kick you. And I support her because she was the best of. She was the best.
Based.
What about Biden?
What about Biden?
Do you support him?
Do I support Biden?
Yeah.
Did I support him? I mean, I couldn't vote in the 2020 election, so no, I didn't support him. But I think Biden was based. Absolutely.
Did you support Obama too?
Biden was actually so based. Actually, Biden was so based.
I got a chart here.
Let me play you something real quick. Let me play
You only support the
let me play you.
Democrats,
Hold on.
right?
Let me play you how based Biden was.
You don't go off the kind of person they are.
I mean,
the strongest economy in the world. We have the most productive workers in the
can't hear
world.
it, guys.
You can't hear it.
No, it's like cutting in and out. Jeremiah, give me a big real quick.
I got you. I can't give you. You can't give yourself. Oh, there we go.
There we go. So here's the gas prices, right, of the last 10 years. This is 2016 to 2026, right? If we go over here, we have beginning of C19, right? It dropped because no one's using gas. Then people started using gas. Then this is the beginning of the Russia-Ukraine war, and then the war, the Israel war, right? There's these big spikes because one, the Russia oil pipeline got shut down, so we didn't fund Russia anymore, and then Israel and that stuff's causing Middle East drama, all that shit, right? Then we keep going through the rest of Biden's administration, right? Has its dips, has its highs, right? Whatever, right? It's perfectly fine. We're in 2025. Trump's in office. Has a little hiccup. Then once we get to the 2nd of February, or the 24th of February, right? Around the beginning of the war in Venezuela,
Because of
then
Iran, probably.
Iran. Look at that shoot up.
Biden spiked a lot higher, and Trump's is falling.
This was due to a war with Russia, and then Israel,
That has nothing to do with us.
and then
what?
the global collapse of the
Russia's
economy.
war has nothing to do with us.
Yes, it does.
Is this guy okay? And let me.
I mean,
play
it
you-
does,
Let
but
me
not
play you.
as
Let me
much
hold on.
as-
Let him justify himself real quick.
Yeah, go
Let's
ahead, and
hear
then I'll
this real
play you
quick.
something big.
It
Go ahead.
does have something to do with us, but not as much as the war with
so
Iran
concession.
and stuff. If we had a war directly with another country like Russia, why is our gas prices not high? Like really high?
We're not
Okay,
war with
so-
Russia. What?
So, all right, Nate, let me explain something to you
Is
real
this guy
quick.
good?
The Russian pipeline and the Russian gas and oil that we were buying, right? That was giving them a lot of money. That's where mostly Russia was making their money, right? Other than arms trading and shit like that, right? After we stopped buying oil for them because they were a big seller of oil and everything to the rest of the world, after America and some of Europe stopped buying it, then gas started rising really high because we weren't getting enough oil and gas, right? And then the reason why the Iran war just now made all the prices go up is because the entire fucking Middle East was at war, and one of the biggest routes where we ship oil from almost all the Middle Eastern countries, the biggest creator of oil, it's completely shut down because there's mines and a big fucking war going on due to Donald Trump. Before the war, no mines, nothing going on, everyone was moving normal, whatever. Now, mines everywhere, can't go through, and possibly a big taxation and fucking fare you have to pay when you're going in and out of the strait.
So true.
Hey,
I don't-
also, it could not be because of that Russia war. You want to know what Biden did as soon as he got in office?
That wasn't
Well,
the Supreme Court.
it-
That was not Trump. That was not Biden. That was the Supreme Court who actually
Yeah.
told them to close down.
You already know
the
what I'm
XL
talking
pipeline.
about.
Yes, because that was the Supreme Court. It's the same talking point that the right has said since this has happened. The Supreme Court did not allow any further building or construction or any sort of what's called permits for the XL pipeline. So it was a waste of money. So Biden sent to shut it down because they couldn't do anything anyway. So that was the Supreme Court, not Biden. If you're saying
You
Joe
just said
Biden should have
Biden
violated
said
the
to shut
Supreme
it down.
Court. if you're saying Biden should have just violated the Supreme Court ruling, no, Biden doesn't violate Supreme Court rulings. Unlike Trump. Let me play you how base Biden is real quick.
Gas prices are still
not
lower.
scare easily. We never bow. We never bend. We never break when confronted with crisis. No, we endure. We overcome, and we always, always, always move forward.
Can you like give me any point in Trump's like life where he like sounded so patriotic? Give me one
Bro
time
took,
he ever
a,
sounded
bro
not
took a bullet
patriotic.
to the ear and kept his
That
fist
wasn't
up.
patriotic.
That's not
That wasn't
patriotic.
patriotic. Also, that
This
was
is
a cold flag
America, bro.
operation.
What are you talking about? That's very
All
patriotic.
right, first of all, Nate, that wasn't patriotic because he took a bullet for his country. He wasn't even fucking president or at war. On top of that, he never has tried to take a bullet for his country due to the fact that he dodged the Vietnam draft. On top of that, it wasn't even for his country that he took the bullet. It was because someone, a Republican who supported him, was mad because he blew so fucking hard. And then the second time that he was pew-pewed at, it was all just false flag. It's every time his shit is about to dip, his public.
So,
At least
time his
our
public appeal is about to
president
drop.
can say a sentence, though.
oh, let's hear this again.
Give it a fair shot. Give it a
That's at
fair
the very
chance.
beginning. Go to the end of his term.
Never, ever, ever,
Or the
ever
middle.
let their
This was
Even
near the end of his
take
term.
a speech out of the middle of his
We are
term.
This was
America.
2024.
I got you. Hold on. I got you. I got you.
Or
This is
I
literally-
got you too, bro.
This is
There's
literally
plenty of
this is literally
sentences where
4
he's
days.
stuttering
This is
and don't
this is
even know what
literally
he's
4.
talking
Hold on. This
about.
is literally 4 days ago. Wait.
It's vanity projects. Tearing down East Wing of the White House.
I can't even understand what he's.
Put his name on the Kennedy Center. Building an arch in his own honor.
See, that's dementia or something.
His own pool guy to fix the reflecting pool.
Talking about a pool guy.
Whoa. What a loser.
Base. He called Donald Trump a loser. Base. Get some W Bidens in the chat.
And he was talking about a pool guy because of Trump's
Ice cream.
The
failure.
reflecting
he
pool.
was-
Yeah, I think you're the
Because
one.
of the failure that
Yeah.
is a $17 million reflecting pool. It's already peeling the fucking paint. Because you're not supposed to paint a fucking reflecting pool.
Can we get some base Bidens in the chat?
At the end of the day, though, I get where you're coming from. You know, you got your party. You're obviously
I'm a
Democrat,
Republican.
and you're not gonna.
I'm a hardcore
Gavin's a
Republican.
Republican, by the way.
All right, congratulations, Gavin.
So it's not about my party. So that point is also moot.
So why don't you like Trump?
Because
He's a
he
rapist,
hijacked
violent
the party,
criminal.
he's a rapist pedophile, he has destroyed the economy, he's destroyed our country, he's destroyed our military, he's put people in charge that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. He's been pushing an agenda against people like me who have autism and just saying the stupidest shit about us, causing more harm to people like me, right? And then he's a genocidal maniac. As we go back to the Truth Social post where he said, tonight an entire group of people will be annihilated. Who else would say that other than someone who is a genocidal dictator?
He might not be the best person, but he's the better pick from Kamala.
Kamala
Okay,
literally helped our entire country.
out of all the things that Gavin just mentioned, name one worst thing that Harris did. Name one. Also, I said refer to her as vice president, Madam Vice President. Okay, so name me one worst thing that she did.
Wasn't she very biased whenever she was a prosecutor for
Not at all.
the
No,
No,
state?
that's not true. She wasn't biased. Also,
Wasn't
you're
there
saying
many
you're saying
cases
being
that
biased.
she
You're
was
saying
very
being biased.
on?
So let's just say hypothetically what you're saying is true. It's not true. Let's say being biased during a prosecutor is worse than being a genocidal maniac, is also a rapist P3DO. That's worse, really? I would take a biased
It's a business
prosecutor.
thing. It's
A
not
business thing
about
to
any
bomb
of that.
children?
I
Because
mean,
mind you,
all
first hour of the
politicians
war.
do this.
Nate,
All
Nate,
politicians.
first,
Biden has done this. All of the politicians
when
are
did
rapists.
when
It's
did Biden
obvious.
bomb
We know
children?
this.
When
Yeah,
did
when
Biden
did
bomb
Biden-
children?
That's all you gotta
Give me the
say?
instance.
Real quick,
Give me
when
the
did
instance where
Biden-
Biden bombed children. Give me
when
the
did
instance.
Biden-
Biden is in the Epstein files. Obama is in the Epstein
Trump
files.
is in it
George
more than
Bush
anybody
is-
else. Trump
Not
is in
George
it more
Bush.
than
What's his name?
anybody
Bill
else.
Clinton is in the Epstein files. Almost
Eh,
every politician
him
is
too.
in
Hold
the
on,
Epstein
Gavin,
files. That is why
Nate
they
is
hide
just
them.
literally spewing the right's propaganda points all
You
want to
say yell
He's
this
just, like,
rapist
spamming
stuff?
propaganda
Yes,
point
it's
after
terrible.
talking
But
point.
you'll do everything you can to support the one you defend and say he's not a rapist.
Biden is not a rapist. No, he wasn't held
Then
liable.
why
for
is he in the
forcefully
Epstein files?
Biden wasn't held forcibly penetrating. Wasn't held liable for forcibly penetrating Eugene Keller's vagina with his fingers without her consent. That was Trump. Biden didn't admit to sexually exploiting women and children. That was Trump. Biden
No,
isn't in the
Joe
Epstein
Biden's
files a
name is
million
not
times. That
in
was
the
Trump.
Listen to this. No, Joe Biden's name is not in the unsealed Epstein court documents. While various high-profile individuals and former presidents were
Yeah, Biden
mentioned
isn't
or
even in them,
included
like,
in
what?
the flight logs
Yes, he
or
is.
court filings. And court filings, the Department of Justice records result thus far do not include Biden.
Clinton is in the. I grant you, Clinton. Guess what? Clinton should
Multiple
be put in
Clintons.
prison. Clinton should be put in jail. Bill Clinton should be put in jail, most likely. Absolutely. Can you say the same thing about Trump? It's the Trump files
Yes,
featuring Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, so why do you support a president who you think should be in jail?
because I mean, yeah, he's whatever rapist. I guess yes, that's very wrong. You deserve to die for it. But he is the
Do you
better
think Trump deserves to
businessman.
be unalived? You choose Trump over Harris. Do you think Harris should be unalived?
Yes, I think all politicians should be unalived right now.
including Trump.
Yes.
So then why do you support him? Mind you, look, I just Googled this. Donald Trump's name appears more than 38,000 times across 5,300 distinct documents.
According to a congressman, he appears more than 1 million times.